Life is about movement and vitality. Don't let vein disease slow you down. Our cutting-edge procedures are minimally invasive with little to no downtime. Rediscover healthy, beautiful legs that keep up with your life. Regain your confidence and freedom to enjoy every moment. Choose Vein Clinics of Hawaii. Your journey to healthier veins start here. Aloha, it's Kiana Cayabyab, and here are today's top Hawaii headlines from the editors at the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Also, mahalo to Longs Drugs Hawaii for sponsoring this show. Head on over to your neighborhood Longs Drugs for all your shopping needs. Investigators might be homing in on the cause of last month's wildfire that tore through Lahaina and killed at least 97 people. Officials have declined to comment on specifics of the ongoing probe, but investigators have been seen combing through an overgrown gully. The area is a right-of-way for Hawaiian Electric power lines that run through Kamehameha School's land. An Associated Press review of aerial and satellite images of the right-of-way reveal that it has been filled with thick grass, shrubs, small trees, and trash for years. Fire science experts noticed several items that could be possible ignition sources for the deadly fire, which flared up after firefighters declared an initial fire extinguished on August 8. Hawaiian Electric, Kamehameha Schools, and the state have been named in lawsuits alleging liability for the Maui fires. A U.S. soldier who went AWOL and ran into North Korea is on his way back to America. Officials secured the release of Private Travis King more than 2 months after he ran into North Korea while on a civilian tour of a border village in South Korea. Pyongyang abruptly announced that it would expel King earlier today. Biden administration officials said no concessions were provided to secure the soldier's release. Sweden-led dialogues with North Korea and China helped facilitate King's transfer. King has been listed as AWOL since he crossed the border in July. He could face time in military jail, forfeiture of pay, or a dishonorable discharge. When he crossed the border, King was supposed to be heading to Fort Bliss, Texas, following his release from prison in South Korea on an assault conviction. The Republican-led House is back to square one as the government barrels toward a shutdown. Speaker Kevin McCarthy is facing pressure to get his party to work together. McCarthy is asking hard-right Republicans to approve a temporary House measure to keep the government open, something the faction said they would never do. McCarthy set up a test vote on a far-right bill for Friday, one day before Saturday's shutdown deadline. It would slash federal spending by 8% for many agencies and toughen border security, but has been rejected by President Joe Biden, Democrats, and McCarthy's own right-flank Republicans. Senate leaders Chuck Schumer and Mitch McConnell both urged the House to consider the Senate's stopgap approach, which would fund the government to November 17. It also includes $6 billion for Ukraine and $6 billion for U.S. disaster relief. McCarthy has so far rejected the Senate's bipartisan bill. A 35-year-old man from Ewa Beach is in critical condition after a head-on collision on Kaukonahua Road in Wahiawa this morning. Police said that the man was driving northbound on Kaukonahua at about 6:43 this morning when he veered off the roadway and collided with a guardrail. After hitting the guardrail, the man's car turned back onto the roadway, crossed the center line into incoming traffic, and collided head-on with another car driven by a 46-year-old man from Waialua. Honolulu Emergency Medical Services responded to the collision and administered life support to the Ewa Beach man, who suffered multiple injuries. He was taken to a hospital in critical condition. The other driver suffered minor injuries and declined transport to a hospital. The Hoku Leo will be coming home in late December before continuing its circumnavigation of the Pacific. Hoku Leo was originally scheduled to sail to Mexico and Central America after its stop in California. CEO of the Polynesian Voyaging Society, Nainoa Thompson, said he is making the itinerary change because of the devastating Maui wildfires. Thompson said Lahaina is a voyaging powerhouse where canoes were built and launched, and where many great captains and navigators once called home. Unprecedented weather patterns, including the current El Niño phenomenon, were also factors in the decision. Thompson said the Moana Nui Akea voyage will be completed within the original time frame. The 4-year circumnavigation of the Pacific is expected to cover an estimated 43,000 nautical miles, 36 countries and archipelagos, nearly 100 indigenous territories, and more than 300 ports. For more on these stories and all the latest headlines, subscribe to the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Visit Hawaii's top source for breaking news online at staradvertiser.com and download the Star-Advertiser mobile app. Mahalo, have a great day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.
Call us at 808-585-2955 or visit our website at veinclinicsofhawaii.com to schedule your consultation.